Howdy folks, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, making another update, catch-up video for you out of Boise, Idaho. I'm thinking we'll start calling these episode 1, episode 2, and although I am known as Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, my business company, what we do here is known as Matt's Automotive Repair. So you're probably going to start hearing me refer to Matt's Automotive Repair more than Matt, your friendly neighborhood technician, because I'm no longer just one guy here. As you guys have seen in some of the videos, I've now got a new apprentice named Braxton, and I've got Isaac, and then I also have a fine gentleman named Randall, who I'm working on. They're working here part-time as 1099 contractors while I'm learning how to manage and handle employees and stuff. One of the things I absolutely do not want to do is micromanage employees and all that other stuff. And so I'm starting to get into things that are way beyond building engines and fixing engines and all that other good stuff. So, but that's good news, because what you're seeing here has been my dream for God knows how long, ever since I graduated out of foster care. And just in case you didn't know, maybe one day I'll get into the story, but bottom line is I'm an orphan. My name given to me, Matthew Shaughnessy, that name I go by, that's an adopted name. Unfortunately, my adopted family was a family that never should have been allowed to adopt, and after I was adopted at 2.5 years old by them, I ended up back in the foster care system as a ward of the state at the age of 8. And I graduated out of the foster care system as a ward of the state, having no family connections or ties whatsoever at the age of 18. And so, ever since foster care, it has been my dream to own and operate a shop. And I've worked extremely hard, blood, sweat, and tears to get here. So anyways, okay, so the Mercedes, we got one part of the AC system in. We're clearing out the shop so that way we can go ahead and get it back in, get it back up in the air, and we're going to start changing out the custom lines that run from the front compressor to the back. And one of the things we're going to be looking at while we're doing that is seeing what we can save of those lines. We may be able just to get away with saving the lines. Maybe we don't even have to fully uninstall them. Maybe we can just get away with getting in there and crimping new ends on the lines there, since that's where the leaks are at and all that other good stuff. So we'll see what happens there. That thing's just been here forever. And yes, it's been a money pit. So the Jeep Commander, we've got the timing completely exposed and opened up, as you can see. And per the timing marks, it's set to TDC. We are now in position to be able to begin to remove everything that you see here. All of this awesome transformer. I like to call them transformers. And just in case you're wondering, how do I know that the engine is set to the proper timing? It's per these marks here. And of course the factory specifications are going to tell you. If you're doing this on your own, you want your crankshaft, okay, you want your keyway to be in about the 2 o'clock position. My light's starting to go out, that's why it's flashing. Okay, with the keyway in the 2 o'clock position, you're gonna have this dot, this mark's gonna be at 12 o'clock. Now back in there, I don't know if you can see it, look at the tip of my finger right there is a mark, and you can see, so you want these 2 marks, that's gonna be at 12 o'clock, that's going to be at 6 o'clock. And then we're going to go over here, and your V6 is going to be at 12 o'clock. Now, it's not going to be based off of the bank of the engine. So you're going to want to, if you need to, find a plane and go ahead and make your marks with maybe some nail polish or something. I'm able to just eye it. I kind of do all this in my head. But you want this to be 12 o'clock, but don't do it according to the bank of the plane of the engine. Sometimes the factory specs will say do it according to the bank of the plane, so that would actually make 12 o'clock at 2 o'clock. So just pay attention to that, and then you'll be good to go. You'll be safe. I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I am back. And so, anyway, so yeah, that's, let's see, you want this mark to be here. You want the mark in there to be at 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. You want these to be straight up and down, not according to the plane of the engine, but at actual true 12 o'clock, and then you're good to go. So today we will begin releasing and removing all of this timing stuff. We've got a all new timing kit, chains, water pumps, balancer. I went ahead, so the timing cover seals and all that doesn't come with the kit, so I went ahead and bought new seals. Everything will be redone. And then I also noticed that it doesn't appear as if this car has ever had a tune-up yet. These coils look to be original. So while I'm here, since I'm already in here, I might as well go ahead and just take a little bit of extra time for the customer and remove and replace the coils and the spark plugs. And besides, removing the spark plugs, although you don't necessarily have to, they do make it easier to turn the engine over when you're trying to find and set top dead center and reinstall chains and all that other stuff. So one of the things that I kind of do here as a smaller family-owned shop is once a vehicle is in the shop, if there's other things that we find that need to be done, even if they're significant, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just price out the parts on it. And even if we're talking like $200-300 in labor, if I'm already basically in there doing heavy labor and there's something that we might have missed that we go, oh hey, it would actually make sense to change this now than it would to wait until later on, then that's what we do. So yeah, that's one of the policies that we have. So just buy the parts. If it's already here, just buy the parts and we're good to go. So there you go. Now then, something interesting has just come up, folks, and that's we need to get this Toyota in and out as fast as we absolutely can. So the problem we have is the bumper came off on it right here. And these wonderful people, they need to get to Illinois. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a quick fix on this. Oh, as a matter of fact, you can see right there. Right there is where it came out at. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick fix on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put Plasti-Weld in here. All right, I'm going to Plasti-Weld this out. I'll pull this bolt back out. Looks like the wind grabbed it right there and broke that. So that's what I'm going to do on that one. We're going to go ahead and just take a few minutes and get that done and go from there. So I'll give you guys an update later on today. I appreciate everybody that supports me and supports the shop and everything. Thanks for watching the channel. This is Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, signing off.